This week you win a US player's print stream in Battle Scarred condition. To enter like every week, like, comment and subscribe, and click to the posting on my Discord server, link below. Thanks! SKINSMONKEY and other bot trading sites are more popular than ever. And this is not without a reason. Free clicks, accept the trade offer, and easy as that, you just exchange your CS2 skins. And with the insane amount of items these websites offer nowadays, it is hard to get a better deal this fast. But of course, for this very convenient service, every site takes a fee, which ranges typically between 7 and 20%, so a lot. But what if I told you that you can have the easy trading service these platforms offer and still make a profit? In this video, I will tell you how that works and even show you some live examples. Let's go! After this message, I'm kidding. This video is sponsored by SKINSMONKEY directly, but they have no influence on the content and everything you see you can just replicate one by one. So, yeah. And it's even better for you this way, because with my code NEON you get a free up to $5 bonus on your first trade and a $5 bonus on any cash deposit. So now really, let's go. Two things you need to know before we start here. First, SKINSMONKEY and other sites like for example Steam do not use cash prizes, as we want to know how much value in real money we gained or lost. We are always referring to those prices. If you don't know how to check them, I really recommend watching my video on that first. Second, to make profit on the site, we need to calculate and compare a lot of prices. And as prices are always changing, this is not only an advanced trading method, but also a comparable risky one. SKINSMONKEY also does not overpay for special features like float stickers or similar, so be extra careful here. So, as we are now touching second base, let me tell you how you want to calculate prices and profit. Cash price is always our reference, so whenever we compare items, we want to know which ratio the price on SKINSMONKEY and the cash price have. We can easily find that by dividing the price of the item on SKINSMONKEY with the value it has on cash markets. For the items in your inventory, this will be around 145 to 150%. If we now compare the items that SKINSMONKEY offers like this, we will see that this ratio is around 155 to 160%. And this is just logical because SKINSMONKEY takes on average a 7% fee. So the big goal is now to find items on SKINSMONKEY that have a lower percentage than the percentage you deposited. As an easy example, let's say we deposit a $100 item on SKINSMONKEY for 145%. So SKINSMONKEY offers us 145 euros on the site. You compare a bit and find a low float item that also is listed for 145 euros on SKINSMONKEY. But this float is selling on cash markets for 105. So you trade, and easy as that, you have made $5 of profit. Little disclaimer, I had to switch between euros and US dollars a lot of times because SKINSMONKEY had some conversion error. Sorry for that. Okay, here we are on Mr. SKINSMONKEY. And SKINSMONKEY, pretty easy, you might know it. You can just click these trade items and you will get a trade offer and the remaining balance as balance. Pretty easy. And here you can use my code NEON, $5 bonus, boop, easy. And also if you cash up balance, you can just put in NEON here and bada boo, it's more. And yeah, pretty easy. Big inventory to choose from, which is pretty good for us because we can compare a lot to make a profit. The first thing you want to do is get the percentage our items are priced at. I'm not depositing those because it's a low floats and cases are typically also priced really badly. We priced those 5 and I already prepared something here. Let me show that here. Bada bada boo, bam. We have the item, the price the SKINSMONKEY offers us here, and the cash price. So what price this item is really selling for. If we, for example, take the stiletto, go to Price Empire or any price provider you trust that offers cash prices, we see that this is going for 490 euros, which is this amount in US dollars. Then we can divide that, so this divided by this, and we get the ratio, which is really ducking good for those items. I don't know if SKINSMONKEY changed something because prices are increasing so much, or yeah, we are just lucky here. Actually, I see that the stiletto is a little bit out of that equation, so I would just remove that. So we get our average deposit. We would just deposit these items for this amount, and on average we get 150%, which is really good. So what we want to do now, for example, let's just take any item. I'm not taking anything special here. Let's take this one, which is most likely butterfly stained. We will now compare. We have the price in US dollars, and we will just do the same now for the items that SKINSMONKEY has. We will go search for a reasonable cash price, which I think 1016 is reasonable, and just divide that. And we'll most likely see, yeah, that this is way more. So this will be a big loss. We will compare items and search for low floats and special items because the chance of finding a good one there is way higher. And try to find items that are under this percentage. We can also use my $5 bonus to make it a little bit more here. But yeah, we will try to do that. And you can try that with any of your items. And any item you find that is under this percentage is profit. If you just want to trade items, you can just try to get as close to this ratio as possible so you don't lose any value. But I will now compare a lot of items, search for low floats and so on, and come back when I found our first good item. Okay, I found the first even deal just 2 minutes after searching. This low float high fade cookie knife here is selling for a little bit under 600 euros. And if we calculate that in US dollars, we get that it's around the percentage we deposited. So if we trade these items for this item, we on average break about even, which is pretty good considering that any of the spot markets, of course, is taking a fee. So let's continue because we not only want to break even, we want to find a profitable deal. Da 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 da! We found one. There's a 0.15 cookery knife crimson web in field as a condition with a decent pattern listed on SKINSMONKEY for 452. If we compare this with the prices, these are kind of regularly selling for example, here was a sale just today. If we compare that with the average percentage we deposited at, this would be a 3.1% profit. So if we deposit those and trade them for those, on the value we get there, we make 3.1% profit. Pretty good. I would say let's find one more example that there are actually multiple of those, but I doubt that they have good patterns here listed on SKINSMONKEY. Oh, nah. Maybe this one. Not so good as a pattern. I would only take the first one because it is a pretty centered web. And yeah, I will continue searching and come back to you when I found another good deal. And another one, even better deal. We found a 0.17 field tested StatTrak Orb Chrome Cannon. Low float, pretty good. And this is going on buff for 80 euros, which is around 87 US dollars. And we compare that, that's even more, holy shit. And we compare that, this is 137%. So even way better. If we compare it to the percentage we had, this is a 9.5% profit if we trade for that. Pretty good. I will actually trade for that because that's a good deal. I didn't plan to trade for this video, but 9%? That's really good. So it is trade locked. It will take a little bit longer, but thank you, Mr. SKINSMONKEY. With my $5 bonus, this would even be a better one. So let's just do the trade live, shall we? Yeah, always check for API scams, guys. Oh, wrong link. Looks good. Trade is confirmed. Bye bye, Mr. Inheritance. And traded. So boom, there we have a low float chrome cannon. And yeah, we still got a lot of balance. So yeah, of course, if you go with lower value items, the chance that you find something good is way higher. So if you're starting out, I really recommend that because also the risk there isn't too high. And yeah, this is basically it. Link to SKINSMONKEY with a bonus code is in the description, but this strategy of course applies to any bot trading site. But be careful there because the percentages will most likely differ. And yeah, this sums up the video pretty good. Don't forget to join the giveaway, my boys. I am Neon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.